Hello, and this is going to be something I've been wanting to do for a while. This is the Lunar Magic tutorial, and just to let you know, I've tried to do this before, but Cam Studio was sort of like lagging out like a bitch. But hopefully I can get this done, and it would really be sweet if I could. So I don't know how far we're really gonna do in this video, but I would like to at least get the introduction and the basic stuff. As for what you will need for this, right now, at the moment, we are just hacking. We are not thinking of uploading it to Super Mario World Central. We're just going to have our own little copy that we can hack. Creating patches will be something later that will only take like 2 seconds. But for the moment, the only things you will need is this program right here. You can find in the tools section on the side at supermarioworldcentral.net. Just click on tools. It'll be the very first tool because it is the most important. Download it. This is Lunar Magic 2.01. I just recently downloaded it. I don't really see any big differences in it. I'm sure you can read the description on what's new. It says mainly small bug fixes. So it's not really like they added anything new. It's just bug fixes. But anyways, that, and of course, find your own Super Mario World ROM. It can be .smc, as it says right here, SMC file, or it can also be a SFC file. That is the other compatible ROM file. After you've got all that, put it in a little handy folder so it doesn't get unorganized. Although, I assure you, once you start really hacking, everything will really get disorganized with the music and with the extended graphics. But open it in there. You can also alternatively open it by going to File, Open ROM, or clicking this Open a ROM folder, and then you can similarly choose it, but dragging it into the program is also very easy. And of course it will always take you to level 105, which is Yoshi's Island 1. If you want to scroll through the levels, you can hit page up, which will take you up one number, or you can hit page down, go down a number. Also realize Lunar Magic uses a base 16 number system, which is called hexadecimal, which you'll notice when we get to level 109, which is this. It goes to level 10A, level 10B, level 10C, level 10D, level 10E, level 10F, and then finally level 110. So just remember that everything will go in letters. Going over the taskbar real quick, you've seen open a ROM, open a recent file. It's pretty self-explanatory. Open a level number. You can just type in every single level in the game from 0 to 1FF, which is the very last level that the game contains. You can enter in anything like 1-2A. It'll take you to like this bonus stage enter area. Realize when it says level, it does not mean like Yoshi's Island 1. It means a screen that appears on the game. So a really good way of doing this is I'll hit Control D. When you hit 105, it takes you to this. Now if you remember, in Yoshi's Island 1, it has, let me scroll over. Let me hit F1. F1 shows screen exits. You'll notice it says exit to level 1CB. It's not taking you to like another level on like the overworld, but instead you notice that's the bonus area. So a level is just a screen on the game. It is not like a screen. It's not like a level in terms of like an overworld level. So yeah, that is to conclude with that. Over here we have the different layers, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Layer 1 is for actual like tiles, I guess. Mainly things that that are not sprites. And to define that, a sprite is a thing that changes when you hit it, or when Mario interacts with it. It is a sprite. That is usually the sort of like the definition. Realize there are things that you can interact with that are tiles that are not sprites, such as the Yoshi coin. A lot of big ones are the muncher tiles, those black piranha plants that everyone likes to spam in ROM hacks. Those are actually considered a tile, and 3-up moons are also considered a tile rather than a sprite. But to get the full list of tiles, you can go to here, the Add Objects window. Now this will give you all the standard objects. Now when it says a standard object is an object that it's an object that the game, no matter what level you're in, it will look fine graphics wise. So notice how. Now there are a couple exceptions, such as usually lava will look a little odd. But for the most part, most of these, like see, the lava will look funky. But besides that, most of the, or the palettes might be weird. Most of these in standard objects means the same thing. So that's what standard means, whether it's standard that or standard sprites, which is over here. It's pretty much a sprite or an object that will look the same no matter what graphics set you have, which you can change, which we'll talk about later. Tile set specific means you have to have a certain graphics set for the foreground, or a special graphics set for the sprites for it to work. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Extended objects, just more objects that they put in. This doesn't have like extended sprites. Special commands and generators. That means that the bullet bills, it's something that produces sprites. Or display level message 1, that's found in the intro level where a message will automatically appear without you hitting anything. Layer 3 smash, side exit enable, torpedo launcher. Yeah, you see it's a bit funky. The eerie generator, that looks a bit weird. The parabon. So different little things. And finally here, direct map 16 access. This will give you every single tile in the entire game. Realize though that certain tiles will not work unless they are placed together with other tiles. Okay, that goes over the basics of that. Next, 8x8 graphics editor, self-explanatory. This lets you edit objects, sort of like how they look. I'll get into 16x16 level editor in a totally different video. Background editor, self-explanatory. We can technically drag that over there. I forgot to go over this button. This is the quick save. You can just click it, it'll save the level and all the changes. Overworld editor, click that. Shows you all the overworld stuff. This is a totally different ball game. I don't even know if I'm going to go into this. So, yeah. That's palette editor. This is pretty obvious if there's something you want to edit. This just changes whether or not things on screen are animated. I don't know if there's an animated objects nearby. Maybe if I can find some coins. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think there's an animated. Or like, notice how the Yoshi coin like flashes. You turn it off. It's just for level designers and everything. These are the graphics buttons: quick extract, quick insert, quick extract, quick insert. And this one says GFX for graphics, and this one says EXGFX, which means extended graphics. The difference is that if you hit quick extract, it will take out all of the graphics files and put them into a folder for this game. If you hit quick insert, it will insert all of the graphics from the graphics folder into the game. If you hit quick extract GFX, if it's totally do ROM, it will not have one. It will create a folder, but it will not have any new graphics. Extended graphics, which are graphics you could download from SMW Central, put them in. They're graphics that aren't originally in the game. And then quick insert just means you're inserting those graphics into the game. Graphics will be a totally different ball game again, and I'll get into the differences. Open Super GFX Bypass. That has to do with graphics and stuff. We'll get into that. Open Change Index for graphics. What I was talking about tile set specific stuff. Like you change this if there's a certain graphics. You can even notice, like this is on normal too. If I switch it to Underground 1, the background will look really crappy and the palettes will look weird. So you just have to change it back to like normal too. Yeah. And the same thing goes for the sprites at the bottom. Sprites will look funky. These have to do with exits, totally different ball game. View screen exits, you can click. That's just a little thing for you. Header properties, all this crap. This is nice. We can get into that later. These are sort of miscellaneous things. And these, I have no clue what the hell they do, and I just leave them alone. Like edit animation settings, edit original games palette, enable original games, global tile animation. You know, for like this, I don't know what the hell it's for. I'm sure some people do who are really good, but I am not going to get into that. That's sort of weird. But this is a nice little intro video. In the next video, we'll go over editing. We'll go over editing basic stuff. So, see you guys then. Bye.